how we got started.
Okay, well, this is what we do here.
Okay.
Tell stories. We didn't think you were just coming here to the book.
No, okay.
Here
After a place named Shockoe Bottom closed down, we were looking for a spot to open an art center. And about 15 of us got together and we decided that we found a building and we wanted to open an art center at 2015 Stables Mill Road.
Can I ask you a question? Did that seem like the end of the earth coming from Shockoe Bottom that you guys had the nerve to open up way out there?
Well, good question. In fact, when we went to see the owners of the building to try to get a lease on it, they asked us the same question. So
That ain't gonna last long.
no, they sort of laughed. They said, "You want to open what? Tell us again." We were all sitting in their conference room, all 18 of us, 15 of us, and he said, "We've never had anything like this happen before." Of course, out there in Henrico, where we were, there was not an art center out there. They were all downtown Richmond for some reason. They were on Broad Street, all down here, but not out there. It's not that we didn't try to get Richmond, but we couldn't deal with the parking. Anyway, sitting there in that conference room, Mr. Jenkins, who's gone, by the way, when he asked us, he said, "Look, I'd like to see a business plan, first of all." And he said, I want to tell you guys that normally I do 5 to 10 year leases. We didn't want to go that long because so he said, but I will give you guys a 2-year lease, but I'll have a clause that you can get out of it in 1 year. So he was a nice guy. But then he said, in order to do that, I need personal guarantees from all of you. And you wouldn't believe, you could hear a pin drop in the room. People looked at each other. I said, "Oh boy, there's trouble now." So we ended the meeting. As soon as we went outside, we had so many people come to us and say, "Hey, I don't want to do this to my family. I can't commit to that. That's a big commitment." Anyway, so after that, we had 2 people left. It was Jenny and I.
So wait a second.
The only 2 people left standing.
Just Jenny and I.
17 people sitting at the table. With this was a great idea.
Yeah.
When they dropped that line on you that we need personal guarantees, there were 2 left standing.
Right.
You 2.
Right. And I didn't really know Jenny that well because I asked Jenny, "Do you want to go in business with me?" You know, because we both were taking a big risk here. She needed to go home and talk to her family. I understand that. I really do. So
and I said, "Why don't we go get a beer and talk about it?"
That is the way to do it.
But that was a wonderful story, and you know, the rest is history. But the point is, other folks just sort of went away quietly, okay? And Jenny and I was holding the bag, and we decided to go ahead and do it.
There you go.
Okay.
On the microphone. 1 second, Jenny, can you pull the microphone off? And that way it'll be easier if you guys come.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
That's much easier.
There you go.
So the other thing to add to that story, lost my train of thought for a second, was that we went out and had a beer and talked about it. And I said, "Yeah, let me go talk to my family about it." And actually, Dr. Wally of Ask Dr. Wally, if everybody remembers him from years ago, he was a professor down at DCU. He and his wife Sigrid lived below me in a condo. And so I literally walked in the door and knocked on Dr. Wally's door and Sigrid's, and I said, "I need to talk to you. And is there wine in this house?"
Because this is what we do.
Because James and I had literally done the business plan. We had done the space planning. We had done all of that together and knew that it would work. And so I said, "Let me present this to you as I'm going to have to present it, you know, to the owners of the building." And he's like, "I'm going to be a hard ass on you." And I'm like, "Go ahead." And I presented it to Dr. Wally, and he's like, "No, this is sound. Looking at all of this, your numbers look good." He was trying to poke holes in everything and could not do it. So that was the start. And